The United Arab Emirates has announced that it is leaving OPEC, marking a major development for the global oil market and exposing growing divisions among Gulf nations during the ongoing Iran war. The UAE, one of OPEC's biggest oil producers, said it will officially exit both OPEC and OPEC Plus on May 1st. The move weakens the group's control over global oil supplies and deepens tensions between the UAE and Saudi Arabia, which is widely seen as the leading force within the organization of the petroleum exporting countries. Speaking to Reuters in his first public comments after the announcement, UAE Energy Minister Suhail Mohammad Al Mazroui said the decision was based on a review of the country's current and future energy policies. Mazroui said the UAE had not discussed the move with any other country. He described it as a policy decision made after carefully examining production strategies and future plans. He also indicated that the world would continue to demand more energy, suggesting the UAE wants the flexibility to increase oil production in the future. Analysts say leaving OPEC could allow the UAE to raise output once exports through the Gulf resume normally because it would no longer be bound by OPEC production quotas. The announcement comes during an unprecedented energy crisis linked to the Iran war. Gulf oil producers have been struggling to ship exports through the Strait of Hormuz, a key maritime choke point between Iran and Oman. Normally, around one-fifth of the world's crude oil and liquefied natural gas passes through the Strait of Hormuz, but Iranian threats and attacks on vessels have disrupted shipments and created major supply concerns. Mazrui said he did not expect the UAE's departure to have an immediate impact on oil markets because the current constraints in the Strait of Hormuz are already limiting exports. Following the announcement, international oil prices trimmed earlier gains. According to the International Energy Agency, OPEC Plus's share of global oil output fell to 44% in March, down from around 48% in February. The agency expects the share to fall further in April because of worsening production shutdowns and then decline again in May after the UAE leaves the group. The UAE's exit is also being viewed as politically significant. Reuters reports that the development represents a win for US President Donald Trump, who has long criticized OPEC. During a 2018 speech at the United Nations General Assembly, Trump accused the organization of inflating oil prices and ripping off the rest of the world. Trump has also argued that Gulf states benefit from US military protection while keeping oil prices high. Analysts told Reuters that the UAE's departure could benefit consumers and the wider global economy if it eventually leads to higher oil production. Monica Malik, chief economist at ADCB, said the move opens the door for the UAE to gain global market share once the geopolitical situation stabilizes. George Leon of Ristad noted that the UAE is one of the few OPEC members alongside Saudi Arabia that has spare production capacity and can quickly increase oil supply. He said that outside OPEC, the UAE would have both the incentive and the ability to raise production, which could also raise broader questions about Saudi Arabia's role as the main stabilizing force in global oil markets. The announcement also highlights the widening rivalry between Abu Dhabi and Riyadh. Although once close allies, the UAE and Saudi Arabia have increasingly disagreed on oil policy, regional politics, and economic competition, including efforts to attract global investment and foreign talent. The UAE has also pursued a more assertive foreign policy across the Middle East and Africa. Since coming under attack during the Iran war, the UAE has strengthened ties with both the United States and Israel. The country normalized relations with Israel through the 2020 Abraham Accords and sees that relationship as an important channel for regional influence and access to Washington. Meanwhile, Gulf leaders gathered in Saudi Arabia on Tuesday for a summit focused on the regional impact of the Iran conflict. According to a Gulf official cited by Reuters, the meeting aimed to coordinate a response after Gulf countries faced thousands of Iranian missile and drone strikes since the United States and Israel launched their war on Iran in late February.